So let's bring this back to Olympic weightlifting.
Mm.
So why do you think, right, in your professional opinion,
Yep.
should the general population do Olympic weightlifting specifically?
If you ask me,
Mm.
firstly, it's functional.
Mm.
The reason because like what I say, snatch. What's the purpose of snatch, right?
To get shit over your head.
I mean, being a father,
To get
I
shit over your
mean,
head.
to play with your kids. Imagine you squat down, carry your kid, and then you just throw up in the air.
Yeah.
That's like a snatch, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Right? Or indirectly, it's like a thruster, huh? But right.
Yep.
But clean and jerk wise, it's like, let's say, one day you need to carry your bookshelf. You do a clean. Let's say your bookshelf is lying down on the floor.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Philip,
And U-Jin,
and today we're back with another episode of
Radar Fitness Unplugged.
Yay! So in when is it? November, right?
Yeah.
November I will be going for the SWF Nationals. Okay,
Yep.
as a volunteer.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be volunteering for, I think it's like the booth booth and
Warm-up area.
warm up marshal. Yeah.
Okay.
Warm up area marshal.
Basically stand there, do nothing.
Yeah, pretty much. Hey, don't say that. Don't say that. Yeah, so couldn't make it this year, so I decided to go in through another way.
Yep.
TC, look, wash people,
Mm-hmm.
get a free shirt, and hopefully a free. I believe if you volunteer. By the way, this is a shout out for SWF. I think if you volunteer for like 3 separate sessions, you get a free like 1 day session with them or something like that.
Really?
Something along those lines. I'm not too sure lah, but
Okay.
you get something, so it's quite worth volunteering if you're free on that weekend. It's quite convenient for me too, cause if I'm not wrong, it's at Punggol, but this one I
Can
need
you
to
get it
fact check.
checked, man?
I need to get fact check. Yeah, I just kind of signed up for volunteer myself for the event and just never check the details again.
It's okay. It's
Yeah.
your passion.
Yeah,
Yeah, and go there and be inspired.
yeah. So, let's move on to the like sort of topic for today, right?
Yep.
So, what the hell is Olympic weightlifting? Or what is
Olympic lifting.
weightlifting? Yeah.
So Olympic lifting consists of two different parts of it.
Uh-huh.
So the first part is your snatches, which is you're gonna take the bar from the ground, and then in one smooth motion, you're gonna bring it up to overhead position.
Mm.
So after that, then you have your clean and jerk. So
Mm.
clean and jerk, although it's a second part of it, but actually there's two movement inside. So clean is whereby you take the bar from the ground and then bring it to the shoulder, and then you're gonna jerk it up from the shoulder all the way to overhead position.
Mm. So basically, it's like to describe it bare bones, is you're just picking shit up and putting it over your head.
Yeah.
That's what Olympic weightlifting is. Yeah,
But do you
pretty
know
much.
why?
No, I don't. Actually, like these two movements, they're not like natural movements that you would do. You would just do, right? You would. So how the hell did people come up with this? Okay, clean makes sense because like you're cleaning the bar off the floor and putting it onto the rack.
Yep.
What was snatch? Like, well, where did this movement? Do you know where these movements come from or not?
I think
What's
it really
the
I mean, based on the name itself, right? It's like Olympic lifting. It's like where
Mhm.
Olympics come from, right? So in back in the Roman Empire,
Is it?
yeah.
Did they live like
I don't know. Is it really the Olympic lifting method in the past? But I would expect that it's a demonstration of strength, explosive power, range of motion, and everything to
if you
become like the fittest person or the strongest person at that time and era, right?
if you put it that way, it seems like one day they had a competition of just putting shit over your head,
Yeah,
and throughout the years, right, they just like
modify it.
refine the technique.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
And also, it's like that's the only way to test who's the strongest, right? To
Yeah.
basically carrying really, really heavy and then
Yeah.
put it above your head because that's a maximum range of movement you can do,
That's true.
right?
Yeah. Actually, fun fact. So this, I don't know if you probably know this, but basically when I went for the SWF, like SW no Singapore L1 coaching weightlifting integrated.
Yep.
So one part of the session was that we went through the sports, the
History.
museum, sports history museum in like
Kallang Wave
stadium,
Mall. Ah,
stadium.
okay.
Yeah, there, right? So, by the way, I had to pay like $10 for that because I'm a foreigner. Anyways, so actually, was it during the class? I think it was during then or during like the class before that happened. I learned that there was actually like there was three. Actually I don't even remember where I learned this from, but basically there was like three movements in Olympic weightlifting. You
Yeah,
got your
yeah,
snatch.
lah, clean, then space, then jerk. Ah.
No, 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 no.
Then,
Snatch, clean and press, clean and jerk.
what do you mean?
So basically there was like there's two clean events, I think. If I'm not wrong, I don't know.
I said, what, back in the old days?
Back in the old days, like they would do like a clean and press and then a clean and jerk. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
doesn't make sense now, cause, but
Yeah, yeah, but
okay.
so they removed the clean and press because they deemed it too dangerous. Because like when we got really heavy, people would be just like doing the equivalent of an incline bench press.
Like leaning backwards,
Yeah, correct.
right?
So that's why they remove it.
Like how strongmen do their log press.
Yeah, pretty much, pretty much. But
Yeah,
I think this okay. Actually, let me take back the statement of where I learned this from. I think I may have seen this on the YouTube shorts. I don't remember. It's been too long already. Anyways, so a bit of a tangent. So I went to the museum and
yep.
we saw all like the like historic weightlifters.
Sportsmen's.
Yeah, I got to saw like they had like a really old barbell displayed there. It's pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah, I
Is
think
it
so.
illegal?
I don't know. I don't remember. But it was cool. Like, it wasn't just like Olympic weightlifting, it was like I think all sports in general.
Do you know that the first Olympic medal from Singapore is a Olympic lifting
Oh, is
in the
it?
Olympics
When?
in the 1960s, I think, or 70s.
Damn. When was Singapore born again?
When am I born? What do you mean, founded or
Founded.
independence?
Like, oh yeah, it's so before Singapore was independent, was it?
If you're talking about founded, it's
No, correct,
1819.
sorry, correct. Because independence and founding, sorry. Yeah, sorry, carry on. Because what is
Yeah,
it, 60 something anniversary this year?
60.
60th. I'm never getting my PR.
No, you realize the whole Singapore is like actually 60 this year.
Yeah, I noticed that. I just kind of forgot.
Yeah, so it's 1965, guys. It's our history.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, carry on. Yeah, 1919 what?
I think 60s ish, 70s, I don't know, one of those Olympics.
Was it?
Yeah.
Cool,
If I'm
cool.
not wrong, it's a silver medal.
First ever medal.
Mm.
Cool, actually. Like how long
Yep.
weightlifting has existed.
But how about this? Let's do this in a way whereby why do you think weightlifting or strength training is important to general crowd?
For health.
Duh.
For health. For general car, explain to
Yeah.
them. For health,
Okay. That's so meh. Okay, so in a way whereby so I've been listening to podcasts. So
Mm-hmm.
basically there's this um diary of the CEO whereby he invited three female specialists. So basically one is in the sports science department,
Mm-hmm.
one is like a gynae-ish, and now
Mm-hmm.
one is like a very specialized in like menopause and premenopause for
Okay.
women.
Okay.
So the latest episode, right, they are debating in terms of what's beneficial for women health. I mean, in a way, very because they are all three women's, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah.
So for them is naturally for women's in terms of bone density mass
Yeah.
and muscle mass, right, is a lot lesser than the male counterpart. Because we have testosterone. I mean, they have their estrogens and stuff, right?
Mm.
So they say in term for when we get older, or even when ladies get older, um, in order to prevent them to have a serious fall and then fracture, and usually that happen when you're old age, pretty much. Of course, we hear the saying whereby when you get old, no, you shouldn't fall down, right? Because if you fall down, it's gonna be very very serious in terms of it might cause death and everything.
Mm.
Or maybe be sedentary for the rest of your life and become immobile. Right. So for us, when we were younger, when we fall, we fracture thing, we have the capability of youth, the benefit of youth that allow us to recover faster and go through physio, right? Can you imagine when you're 70s and you crack your hip?
Oh, you're done.
Yeah, you're
You're
done, right?
done.
Because you will not, I mean, firstly, your recovery is not as fast. Secondly, you will not want to or have the energy or strength to do your physio or rehabs. So what they recommend is because of women in terms of during their peak period of gaining bone density mass is between 20s to 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the more you gain in terms of bone density mass, right, the stronger you will minimize the chance of getting fracture at the old age. Because once you reach 40s, almost every year you're dropping 1% of your bone density mass if you're not doing anything, right? So in terms of strength and weightlifting, right, actually helps in promoting bone density. Because a lot of people only talk about muscle mass, right?
Mm.
For us, even we talk to our members, like, oh, you want to lose weight, get as much muscle mass as possible. So
Not wrong.
so that your body kind of have the capability to burn more calories and then get more, I mean, burn out the fats, right? But I also think that when you look on a big picture point of view, bone density is also a major part of being healthy and living life clean and proper at the end of the tail end of your life, lah. Right?
Mm.
Right.
Yeah. So far,
Uh,
not wrong.
yeah, no help.
I'm pretty sure there's like a member in the evening that talks about lifting weights for bone density. So some of them do know, but I guess
Yeah,
so,
but it's not widely
not
widely talked about.
widely. Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
even for myself, when I was doing Muay Thai, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was really young, like easily 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So you know, like how Thai fighters, right? They will in the traditional. I'm talking about the traditional Muay Thai fighters.
They will train their shins.
Yeah, correct. So the thing is, they were always like, oh, the Muay Thai fighters will go and smash their shin or whatever to the
Mm-hmm.
banana tree trunk,
Yep.
and then have that immunity of the bone, right?
Yep. Yep.
But last time there's this show, now no more already. It's called Fight
Uh,
Science.
Fight science, right?
So what they basically a group of scientists take a bunch of different martial artists, which is top of their game,
Mm-hmm.
and do studies about it. So what they did in the Muay Thai fighter, right? They basically test his bone density. Yeah. So what
Mm.
they realized, whoa, it's really quite high. And what they find out is, in terms of how your bone density gonna increase, right? Is through impact and through stress. Then you will start building the bone stronger. So that's why Muay Thai fighters, right, kind of smashing their shin or their bones or their elbows, it's just to make it stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Pretty much. So when you lift weights, obviously when you lift weights, it's heavy as shit lah.
Yep.
So it'll compress, sort of put your body through
And
compression of
stress.
force
Yep.
and stress, which create
Micro cracks.
micro fractures,
Yeah.
which will increase bone density,
Yep.
which is why you should drink milk. Actually,
After you live.
is that true? That's true, right?
But
You
then,
should drink milk for calcium for your bones, right?
yes, but you can
Yeah,
get calcium for a lot of things like sardines.
yeah.
Right? I mean, sardines, they have soft bones inside, or your
Mm, mm,
unagis and
mm.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, also, you can also go towards the direct way whereby they buy the supplement of calcium.
Mm, mm, mm.
Right.
Yeah, and in terms of muscle mass, right? The philosophy for, because I remember when we studied like aging, they had like some things about theories of aging, but basically for muscle mass, right? It's also quite important
Mm.
because muscle mass, especially as you age, right, is a use it or lose it.
Yep.
So if you the muscle mass that you've gained, right, as when you're young during your younger days, as long as you maintain it, a majority of it will be maintained even as you grow old.
Yep.
Like actually recently I saw like a old lady like deadlifting like
90
175
years old, right?
pounds, 90 years
Something like
old.
that. Right? It's in the
Yeah,
news.
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
news.
yeah.
I
So
saw it. I saw it on Instagram
like
reel.
a Indian lady.
Oh no, no, this
No,
one's
it's not
different.
this.
This one's different.
Yeah, but in the news now there was this Indian lady
The
who,
one I heard, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. So it's a lot of it is a use it or lose it.
mm,
So if you stop using it, then you're just gonna be like, oh shit, no more muscle mass. Not say no more lah, but very minimal,
yep,
which prevents you from doing your ADLs,
uh,
activities of daily living. For those who are not in the know.
yeah. So in terms of the muscle mass part or the bone density part, right? So a lot of people, like what Philip said, right, live heavy as hell, right? But the thing is, heavy as hell is relative, lah. So
Correct.
whatever heavy for Philip, it might be super heavy for me, lah.
I gotta put it like that. Like you're not stronger than me, like that.
No, no, he is getting really, really strong though. Yeah, so in a way, a lot of people kind of neglect those stages whereby people are worried to carry weights,
Correct,
especially for
correct.
ladies, I guess,
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
right? But
Also,
mm,
sorry, there's a misconception that some people still think that if you touch weights, right, you're suddenly just gonna become like super buff, which is a common misconception against like uh mostly ladies. Some guys that I know, I have a guy friend that like doesn't want to like get
buff,
buff, which
mm,
is fair enough, but to get to that physique of being like super buff, you need to, you know, work really hard or
yeah.
take steroids. Yeah. So don't be afraid to lift weights just because it might make you just a little bit bigger.
But the thing is, also, what do you mean by super buff?
I don't know. It's like
Whatever I think my super buff might be Dennis Coleman. That's super buff. But some people thinking of super buff might be, I don't know, like toned,
toned.
well trained athletes, or like
No.
crossfitter athletes.
I mean, so far the encounters I've seen is like they scared they'll become like a bodybuilder, big like that.
Right. So like
It's
so
like
Dennis Coleman, right?
yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, not Dennis Coleman, but like the average bodybuilder,
Right.
like
So very interesting. So in the podcast, right, based on all the specialists that you're talking about, right,
uh
in order for female, because they
uh
are female centric topic.
right, right, right.
So in terms of female to get that buff, firstly you need to get your nutrition in order.
Yeah, exactly.
The nutrition part is good enough to put a lot of people away, lah, right? Secondly, you need to train like hell for
Mm.
easily 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Because there's no way anyone can just become as buff as
Yeah.
them in 1 week
Oh, no, no.
or the
Or
next day.
even 1 year, hell.
Yeah. Or
Unless you take drugs.
this also apply to people who think, oh, yesterday I eat buffet, today I feel damn fat. But the thing is, there's no change in your physical attributes at all.
Yeah.
You know, like your waist don't gain like 1 cm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Unless you keep doing it over and over
yeah,
again.
it's about consistency, and
Correct.
it's not easy to eat buffet every single day.
Oh, yes. Correct. Correct. Yeah, so like just give it a try. Okay.
Yep.
And sorry, what were you saying before I interrupted you?
Yeah, we're talking about bone density.
Okay,
So a
carry
lot
on.
of, like not so heavy, right?
Uh,
So the thing, a lot of people think that, oh, the only way to gain bone density now is lifting weights. But if lifting weights scare the hell out of you, then try some plyometrics. Even like bouncing on your toes, even like skipping. If you never done jumping before, you worry that once you jump your knee crack or your shin broke, that kind. Then try jumping on the toes, do some skipping. That actually directly impacting, sending some stress signal to your bones and calf muscles to create some kind of chemical reaction in your body, right? To tell your
correct.
bone, hey, your bone need to be stronger, and then that allows you to strengthen your bone, get more bone density.
Yeah, basically as long as you put certain stressors and apply it into your body will naturally adapt to it as long as it's gradual. Important thing is gradual.
Yep.
Some people don't understand the word gradual.
Yeah, that's why you have specialists like us
Mm-hmm.
that can guide you properly.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm?
Not saying that you just jump into deep sea and do whatever you like.
Yeah. So basically the take here is as long as you do any form of exercise is good. But if you do it at Red Dot Fitness, it's better.
Yep.
Yeah. So back to the topic of like Olympic lifting.
Okay, wait,
Sorry.
wait. I'm gonna pull you back.
Oh,
Cause in the podcast I really learned a lot. So I want to share with the
okay,
audience.
sure, go ahead, go ahead. Share, come.
So like they were talking about heart rates and how to train.
Mm-hmm.
There's beneficial for the overall health. What do you think? What do you think? What's that recommendation?
What, like heart rate?
Heart rate or type of training? What do you think?
Just train lah.
Train what? High intensity endurance sports or
Like what? You want like optimal efficiency or just like for the general pop?
general pop? Let's say 3 times a week.
Do what you like. I'm serious. Do what you like. Because exercising feels like shit. You should just do what the hell you like.
Okay.
Don't worry. To me, my take is don't worry about the science. Don't worry about the logic, the training prep.
Yep.
Just do something you'd like. Okay. I mean that's why we're here lah.
Mm.
Right. If everyone can think of a training method for themselves on a week to week basis and motivate themselves, we wouldn't be around.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So to me, it's either you go and sign up for a gym, Red Dot Fitness, or just go do some sport. Do something that you like.
Yep.
Right? Any exercise, to me, any exercise is better than none. What's your take?
Okay, I just summarizing what I listened
Okay.
from the
Yeah,
podcast.
sure,
Okay,
sure.
so what they say, right, is yeah, let's say there's only 3 times a week. So
Uh-huh.
there's a huge debate between doing endurance sports
Mm,
versus carrying light weights with high repetition versus high intensity or consider as lifting heavy. These 3 components.
basically your three energy pathways lah.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, okay.
So what they say, you should kind of bias toward the high intensity part for health.
Correct.
Okay, and our words also the reason because they break it down into the heart rate zones. So zone 1 is like what we're doing now lah. We're just sitting down and talk. Nothing much.
Yeah.
Zone 2 is like we are in an argument. Where our heart rate a bit spike up.
Why gotta put it like that? Just say zone 1's walking, zone 2 is jogging.
No, zone 2 is not even jogging.
Really?
Zone 2 might be stretching.
Really?
Yeah, warm up.
Like zone 2 jogging, but you can talk and breathe.
But
normally.
zone 3, zone 4 will be your marathon pace, right?
Okay.
Your endurance athlete, right?
Okay,
Those are like
fair enough.
those like lower heart rate.
And
And then you have your zone 5, zone 6.
mm,
Right? So what they recommend, right? You should be in zone 5, zone 6.
So what's the logic that they give?
The reason because zone 1, zone 2 pretty much there's no stress.
You're doing nothing.
Yeah, no stress at all. Zone 3, zone 4, you're just average. That means your heart rate is just at a very average level. But of course, if your sports need you to be there, then no choice.
Yeah.
Right? But that doesn't mean you're healthy. Right? So zone 5, zone 6 is where you able to put in stress element into body to promote hormone growth and also creating some kind of so-called body element that allows your health to improve. And which explains why high rocks, I'm always on zone 5. Yeah, but the thing is, which kind of explain because heart attack happens when your heart rate spike up and your body cannot handle it, right? So in order to, not saying ask you to simulate a heart attack,
No.
but if your training activity allows you to perform at a very high rate level, not in long duration of time, not talking about doing 1 hour or like not talking about high rocks, so, that you are able to hold it for 4 minutes, then you rest, then you go 4 minutes again, and you maintain it at zone 5 during your 4 minutes of output. And indirectly, you're strengthening your heart, right? Because if I'm not wrong, heart is a muscle.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It is a muscle.
Yeah. So the thing is, how you train muscle?
You work out,
Yeah, you work out and train your heart.
heart
Right?
training.
Yeah, exactly. So in order to train your heart, you need to push your heart at a certain higher level heart rate, right? So you get
Mm.
stronger.
Mm.
But I'm not saying that you should wake up with a high heart rate. That's a totally different ballgame.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's a
yeah,
totally
yeah.
different ballgame. It's your heart is able to reach a higher heart rate
Mm.
that still allow you to perform your activity or your
Mm.
exercises
Mm.
and promote stress
Mm.
indicators.
Mm. Yeah, all I can think about when you said like heart failure, right, was like so you drink alcohol to train your liver to prevent liver failure. Sorry, that just thought that just popped into
That's
my mind.
it's a different concept because alcohol dehydrate you and it dehydrates all your organs.
No, yeah, 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 sure, sure. Carry on.
Yeah, so that's the cool part about why why high intensity workout are getting more and more popular,
Mm, mm, mm,
right?
mm.
And they also promote whereby lightweight, high repetition versus quote and
Heavyweight.
unquote 5 rep max, 1 rep max.
Mm, 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 mm.
And usually those kind of rep maxes are like taboo in the fitness industry, especially in the bodybuilding world,
Uh-huh.
right? Because the thing is, why would you want to do rep max? You're just increasing um, sports injury.
That's where they're wrong.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a lot of benefits to lifting heavy,
Yep.
including for your heart. If I'm not wrong, digging up my poly knowledge, lifting heavy weights. Okay, so you know cardio, right?
Yep.
Cardio will help to kind of slow down your heart rate, so in
Yeah.
a way it's healthier
Yep.
for you. So if I'm not wrong, lifting heavy weights helps to thicken your heart muscle walls of your heart, if I'm not wrong.
Like make it stronger, lah.
Yeah, make it stronger. So there's some benefits into lifting heavy
Yep.
because your heart will have to pump hard as hell when you lift heavy.
Yeah, because in order for your strength to be performed or showcase of strength in terms of external object in a 1 rep
Mm,
max, right? If you go very basic layman, whereby since you say that your heart pump harder,
mm,
and the reason why it pump harder is because your muscle need the oxygen and the blood flow into the muscle
mm,
for
mm,
it to contract and produce your ATP and whichever,
mm,
right?
mm,
And you can hardly get that in terms of lightweight high repetition
mm, mm, mm,
because the amount of muscle contraction is not as much needed comparing to a heavyweight,
mm,
right? And also, but this of course you need to be doing it with a very controlled situation whereby someone is looking out for you
and you know what you're
and you
doing.
know what you're doing. You know that you're
Yep.
moving right. You're not ego lifting,
Yes, that's the most important
right?
part.
Of course, in the current era of lifting, there's so many different techniques that allows you to get the additional 1 kg. But
Mm.
in terms of does it apply to the rule of biomechanics?
No,
That's
not
that
really.
that's that's a
I
different
mean,
that's a different
you've
thing, right?
seen the bench press demonic
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
arch.
yeah. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like 1 inch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good job
That
lifting heavy, but maybe not for the general pop.
yeah, and so it's like a super hyper extension that doesn't fit well with a midline stability, right?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, bringing that up, like when you watch all this like athletes who compete at the highest level, what they do like in terms of technique may not be something that is good for the general
Yeah,
population
for the
in
most
terms of
sound.
health.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. The reason because you need to understand professional athletes are at a level whereby it's their career, it's their
Correct.
livelihood,
Yep,
and every single age they can have,
they will take.
they will take, because that means everything to them,
Correct.
right? But which also that means they might violate a certain level of safety
Mm-hmm.
or a certain level of health as well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So the thing is, go under someone that's really, really good at biomechanics, like
Mm.
rate of fitness,
Yeah, sorry.
whereby really, if you go through the biomechanics of it, there's no gray area at all.
Correct.
Like a flat back, it need to be a flat back.
Mm,
Or if you need to squat with a posterior chain, you must squat with a posterior chain.
correct,
Yeah.
correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
correct. Yeah. Actually, there was like a whole debate about okay, so okay, power lifters, right?
Mm.
Because the weights they lift are like bloody heavy.
Yes.
They will have their backs out to round a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was a whole debate as to whether
Is it allowed?
it's good or not. Because
It's definitely not good.
people's logic is that they do it.
Then why
So
they can't?
so why they can't? You know what I mean? So it's damn dumb. So okay, no shame to my friend, but like so he told me that he could deadlift 150 kg, about the same as me, right? It's like, wow, that's good for him. I saw his video. It's like, oh no, I'm surprised your dumbass didn't get injured.
Yeah, but the thing is also, the question is, why does this technique or way of lifting, right, appear at that worst stage?
Because it's bloody heavy.
But the thing is, if bloody heavy, then the more you should be careful, right?
Correct. But the thing is that for professional athletes, right, at most, right, the deviances from their standard form is not major.
Or maybe deadlift is the last event.
Yeah.
They can afford to get injured and then lift that weight out and then at least get the number in, right?
That's true. At this
Deadlift is
point,
the
yeah.
last event,
That's true.
right?
That's true.
Back squat is the first event,
Yeah.
bench press is the second event.
Correct. And to be fair, like some of these like people who lift weights, they do train like sort of back flexion in a way,
Yep.
but like to a very safe and controlled degree, so that when it happens, they're able to kind of take the load.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
But giving a benefit of doubt, like what I say,
Mm.
they are professional athlete, right?
Correct.
When they know that their back cannot handle, they will just let go and feel the lift, right? But in a general population, which is being not well informed, they never know when to stop. Right.
Yeah. So let's bring this back to Olympic weightlifting.
Mm.
So why do you think, right, in your professional opinion,
Yep.
should the general population do Olympic weightlifting specifically?
If you ask me,
Mm.
firstly, it's functional.
Mm.
The reason because, like what I say, snatch. What's the purpose of snatch, right?
To get shit over your head.
I mean, being a father,
To get
I
shit over
mean,
your head.
to play with your kids. Imagine you squat down, carry your kid, and then you just throw up in the air.
Yeah.
That's like a snatch,
Yeah, pretty much.
right? Or indirectly, it's like a thruster, but right.
Yeah.
But clean and jerk wise, it's like, let's say, one day you need to carry your bookshelf. You do a clean. Let's say your bookshelf is lying down on the floor. In order to pick it up and the angle, you need to maybe hold the bottom of the shelf, stand up, deadlift up, and then pop the hips a bit so that you can change your grip to this way to hold the shelf and then kind of press it up. Right? I mean, if there's no machinery, then no choice, right?
Yeah. And it will help you improve your mobility a lot, actually. For me, like, ever since I started doing Olympic weightlifting, my mobility is like pretty good now.
Yep.
Pretty
I
alright.
also feel that Olympic lifting is the pinnacle of all movement. Firstly, I mean, be it your snatch, clean and jerk, that's totally the test of the 10 physical skills in your attributes, whereby firstly, cardiovascular endurance is being tested. Because imagine you want to lift, if you do not have it, then too bad.
Yeah.
Then in terms of training wise, in order to lift better, you need to lift multiple reps. I mean, the volume need to be in.
Anything above 5, sorry. For Olympic lifting, anything above 3 is cardio.
So in a way, you will test your stamina. Strength is definitely. Right? Then after that, flexibility. If you do not have your flexible shoulder or hips, right?
Yeah.
Or good amount of mobility in your joints, right? You can never achieve the movement. Then after that, you have your power.
I mean,
You
that's
need
pretty self-explanatory.
you need the power to unweight the bar.
Yeah.
Then after that, you need the speed. The speed to drop under the bar to receive the bar. Right? After that, you need to have the coordination.
Yep,
Coordination and
that's
when you unweight the bar when the bar reaches the hips position. Then next you're going for your accuracy. Accuracy whereby also coordination, right? There's a
you can't miss. If
yeah,
you
yeah.
miss,
Yep. And also your agility in the split jerk,
correct.
right? You make sure you can able to change your direction properly and kind of balance it out because it's almost like a 360 rotation of thing, right? Then lastly, your balance.
I mean, yeah,
Can you
that's pretty
imagine
self-explanatory.
not having balance in the snatch?
Yeah.
So see, you cover all 10 attributes, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. But I think a lot of people see Olympic lifting in a way whereby, oh, in the world stage, they're carrying like 2 times body weight. Clean and jerk 2.5 kg body, 2.5 of their body weight, or even 3, which is now the world record, right? But you don't need to lift so heavy, lah.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, cause in terms of layman, right, if you are able to be familiarized with all this movement, naturally you become a better mover.
Correct.
And it also help you in terms of flexibility, which what Philip told you just now. And can you imagine all that popping and jumping, the power execution, and the landing, which indirectly is some kind of plyometrics and power, expression of power that kind of improve your muscle mass and also the bone density that we talked earlier in this podcast, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So for ladies, okay,
Start
although
doing Olympic
I'm
lifting.
like kind of biased towards the ladies, because I've been the podcast like
He's a
2 hours
ladies'
long.
man.
The total podcast is like 5 hours long. So the thing is, like, so in a way, it really will benefit you guys when you are getting older, right? I mean, for guys, naturally we have testosterone and naturally our muscle mass is a bit higher
Correct.
by default. Okay, this is just genetic, right?
Yeah.
And if it benefit the ladies, it will even benefit the male more, cause we gain muscle so fast.
Yeah.
If you do it the right way, lah, right? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's hella fun.
Yeah.
It's hella fun.
And you don't need to start off with a barbell. It's as easy as even have a PVC pipe. I even have a skilling called the air snatch. You don't even hold anything.
Just snatch there.
Yeah. You don't hold anything.
Yeah.
It's just basically moving with your body and then getting used to the movement.
Yeah. And I think I don't know if you've heard this phrase, but being an average Olympic weightlifter,
Yep.
it's not easy.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, for sure. So you can call yourself average, and that's like an achievement.
Yeah.
Because working towards the average is it's a big step.
Yeah.
And that's the fun of it. Like you always learn something throughout your journey. So there's a progression.
Yep.
Because if you know how to back squat, then it's just putting on more weights.
Because back squat movement is very one plane, right? It's an up and down forward.
Correct.
Right. But only lift in a way that's almost like a 360 plane. Because you have your up down motion. Then your barbell will go forward and back. Then if you bring it overhead, you even have the lateral position to balance the bar at the top. Then sometimes if you are catching it in the wrong direction, not saying you should, there's some kind of rotation going on over there.
Yes. At the very least, like anti-rotation. Like, you gotta stabilize everything.
Yeah, and a lot of modern days training program or even for me been doing CrossFit for a while, right? I think the downside of CrossFit in current modern context, right, is the rotational base which we are short of.
Correct.
So that's why unfortunately, a lot of athletes are getting injured in rotational movements.
Events, yeah.
Right. So as simple as, I don't know, like throwing a punch, do a takedown.
Yep.
I don't know what else. Swinging a baseball bat, golf, tennis, all those rotational power. Unfortunately, it's not really touched on in the modern functional fitness journey because it's very frontal and lateral.
Correct. All
Right.
the standard 3 planes.
Yeah.
Whereas the, what do you call it? Oblique plane? Yeah, that's the rotational movements.
Um,
That's not too common.
yep.
Not too common.
Even when you swim, you need it too.
Yeah.
Especially when you're doing your front crawl and freestyle. You
Mm,
need to kind of rotate here and there.
mm, mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is why I feel we should have medicine ball like slams or throws on the wall,
Mm.
which our neighbors will love at 7 a.m. in the morning.
Okay. Yep. It's a good wake up
Yeah.
call, right? But speaking of all this, right? I mean, the reason why we also want to talk about all this is because we have a clean and split jerk workshop coming up,
Yeah.
right? So it's happening
Mm,
in the November. Due to initially we only wanted two
2 days.
workshop days.
Yeah.
Yeah, so which is on the 20th and the 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
One on the Thursday, one on the Saturday, and we didn't expect the response to be so much,
Correct.
right? So in a way, each workshop is only 15 packs,
Mm.
and it's a 3 hours long workshop.
Yep.
Whereby once we announce the 20th and the 22nd workshop, it kind of almost pretty much sold out in a way or fill up in a way.
Mm.
So we are going to open another one. Oh,
Yep.
we already opened another one on the 23rd, which is on Sunday.
What time is it?
It's 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Mm.
Yeah, so for me, the reason why I want to open this workshop, right? I mean, firstly, our members want it. Secondly, not saying that we never do clean and jerk or never do clean and split jerk, but I also feel that in a normal workout class, in 1 hour, for me to just cover split jerk, right, it's not enough. Because in our normal class, there's warm up, there's strength, there's mat compat on it,
Mm.
right? So in order to really, really teach split jerk, which is a bit more technical or more tedious in terms of the point performance.
Yeah.
Right, which is very hard to cover within a 1 hour. Lah.
For sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
And we are opening this to the public, and you don't need to be a coach or basically anyone.
Just come.
Yep. You're able to cater to all of your levels, and yeah. And for coaches who are teaching your power cleans and you don't know what the hell you're teaching, this is for you. Right? In order to serve your community better.
Mm.
Right?
Yep. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. No squat jerk.
Okay, firstly, I'm not a good example of squat jerk, so I will never take
Yes.
squat jerk. I know the logic of it, but since I cannot demonstrate,
Squat jerk.
I'm a person of like, yeah, I will only teach what I preach.
Facts. Yeah. I don't say split jerk to me is the best jerk there is.
To me also, lah, cause if you're a person who are very explosive, not saying that push jerk is a non-explosive movement. It's just that split jerk to me is a very natural movement whereby if you sprint a lot when you're young or you do a lot of running or sports that allow you need to sprint up and down.
Yep.
That's a very natural movement for you to go into split jerk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good fun. So come and join. Well, him.
Yeah.
I won't be there, probably. Maybe I'll be there to record y'all, but I'll just be watching.
Yeah. And then maybe we have a lot of split jerker.
New split jerkers.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. See how it goes, lah.
Yep. So
If
how do you
not-
sign up for this?
How do you sign up for this? Contact us.
Where?
You know where? Instagram,
That sounds so
WhatsApp.
promiscuous.
You know where? So you got Instagram at red.fitness. That's REDDOTFITNESS. You can contact us on our WhatsApp, which what's the number? You should know.
Oh, very good. I don't know. Google.
Yeah. Otherwise, you can email us at wodwithus@red.fitness.com.sg. WODWITHUS at symbol.
Red.fitness.com.
Fitness. I'm not gonna spell all that. And if you want our WhatsApp, our number is, where's the number? 62503166, Singapore region. Come and contact us. We will drop you an invite link to our events page.
Yep.
Come by soon. It's almost November, and slots are running out.
Yep.
Might as well do something in November. I believe this is like the holiday period for. Is it holiday period?
For who?
I don't know.
Maybe secondary school kids.
Maybe.
Yeah, so it's open to kids too.
Yeah.
Don't worry about them. We have PVC pipes.
Yeah, we're busy.
Right.
Yeah. If not,
Yeah.
cameras.
Not yet.
What else you got?
Please follow our IG
Oh yes.
and also comment on Spotify. If
Oh
you are
yes.
listening to this, the
Mm.
more you comment, the more you follow, the better we make this podcast to be.
Yeah, maybe we can finally get more cameras.
Yeah.
We definitely need more more angles.
Yeah. So you will
Over
not
there. Over
like,
there.
oh, there.
There. We need a close face cam.
Yep.
Like
Maybe one day you will not see us holding our mics.
Oh yes, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, we'll see you next week.
Yep.
See ya.
Bye.